What do these people have in common? The experienced workers in the print shop, the young children in the kindergarten, the patient in the dental clinic. They all benefit from the complex structure of Yad Ezra Institute. To describe, or even to list, all the long and short-range activities of Yad Ezra Institute would be close to impossible. Instead, we'd like to invite you to come along with us as we visit a few of the places which represent practical results according to the spirit of Yad Ezra. Our tour begins in a somewhat dilapidated building in one of Jerusalem's first neighborhoods built outside the old city walls over 100 years ago. The sign reads Horev Printing. As we step inside, at first glance it would appear to be an ordinary print shop, permeated with the rhythms of clattering presses and efficient workers smoothly going about their tasks. But a discerning eye will quickly take note that the real story lies not in the printed matter, but in the printers. Quite apart from the complicated process of turning out quality work, this shop represents a successful program of rehabilitation through occupational therapy. Yossi tells a typical story.
Before I came here, about 4 years ago, I was in the hospital. I used to take needles and pills. I was sick. I know I was sick. Someone just came up to me, a man, and he asked me if I want to come over to Jerusalem. I said, but I need someone to help me. So he said, someone's going to help me. He's going to take me out from the hospital. I'm going to work, and I'll be a gentleman. The manager of the print shop used to work hard on me. He says I'm going to work as a printer. So I didn't believe him. I told him, "Ma, you're kidding me. I'm taking pills and needles, and I'm going to be a printer." He says, "Yes."
Today, Yossi is a printer, together with some 60 fellow workers, each of whom has his special story. Order and discipline are essential to an enterprise like this. Through patience and perseverance, these qualities have been imparted to Yossi and his friends, an investment which has paid off many times over. As you can see, our friends in the print shop prove that their limitations in no way inhibit their ability to produce high-quality work like this. This wall is fairly covered with one endorsement after another from satisfied customers. The second floor is used for collating and binding and serves as an impromptu dining room. At lunchtime, meals are sent over from a converted apartment nearby, which serves as the main kitchen. But the food itself starts out in Bnei Brak, a 40-minute drive away. To this central distribution point, presently under construction, come surplus fruits, vegetables, and other food items from all over the country, channeled through local commercial produce unions, provided at prices far below those of the market, and in some cases, completely free of charge. The produce is stored in what promises to be a major supermarket complex. In this section, a temporary market has already been set up. Ten distribution outlets are presently in operation, from the Galilee in the north to Dimona in the Negev. Here, family representatives line up to receive weekly food allotments. A special interviewing committee holds discussions with each family to determine its needs and how best to fill them. Food purchases represent the heaviest burden on a domestic budget. Yad Ezra strives to ease the burden for these families while maintaining consistently high produce standards. Seven supermarkets located all over Israel enable eligible members to purchase high-quality fruits, vegetables, and other food items at cost. For example, these cakes would cost double at a regular supermarket. Prices like that can spell the difference between eating and doing without. This mini supermarket, a mere 140 square meters, serves hundreds of needy families every day. Most of those who operate these supermarkets are themselves successful products of Yad Ezra's rehabilitation programs. Occupational therapy within the community. This sewing shop provides a necessary service as it restores the self-confidence of these mentally ill women and girls. These dresses, made right here in the shop, are for sale at reduced prices to members of the Yad Ezra Institute. Wedding dresses, some of which are made in the shop, are provided free of charge to prospective brides. A beautiful wedding is something we all take for granted. For most of these people, it would otherwise exist only in their dreams. Not only dresses, but food, utensils, even tablecloths. And what wedding would be complete without music? Even the band is something out of the ordinary. They perform on a regular volunteer basis at mental health institutions. The joy and warmth they inevitably inspire has led doctors at these institutions to remark that on the days of the performances, the patients don't need medication. Yamin Moshe, just outside the western walls of Jerusalem's Old City. This is Yeshivat Or Yerushalayim. Yad Ezra acts on the premise that Torah belongs to the entire Jewish people. These youngsters, who in a regular yeshiva would have been unable to hold their own, are given the chance here to delve into the traditions that have kept the Jewish people alive all these centuries. But education begins in a somewhat less prosaic setting. Yad Ezra operates a network of daycare centers to assist working parents who are secure in the knowledge that their children are in capable hands. Some additional services include dental care for the poor, postnatal convalescent homes, now under construction. By the way, all the renovations are being done by the conscientious volunteers of the Institute. For centuries, Mount Meron in the Upper Galilee has been receiving Jewish pilgrims who come to visit the tomb of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, author of the Zohar HaKadosh. Twice every year, Yad Ezra sends groups to this holy site for the purpose of study and prayer. As an alternative to the high-priced local accommodations, Yad Ezra's living facilities, while considerably less luxurious, are in great demand all year long.
We came here to Meron for a few weeks. We came here to Rashbi, and we are here free of charge. This is a project from Rabbi Oshar Froiyind. He gives us over here, it's not the nicest place we are here, but he gives us all free of charge, sleeping and everything, and food, whatever we need here to be a few weeks.
Erev Yom Kippur in Jerusalem. But it still seems to be business as usual at the house of Rav Asher Froiyind, founder of Yad Ezra. People from all over the world beat a path to the door of this quiet, unassuming man, in the hope that he can pose a solution to their many and varied problems. Our story properly begins 40 years ago, when Rav Asher, on his own initiative, began delivering surplus vegetables from a nearby grocery to a few needy families. From this humble beginning, a seed was planted. Today, this seed has blossomed forth into a multifaceted organization serving tens of thousands of people throughout Israel, while at the same time preserving the human touch. Nighttime deliveries to help maintain anonymity and self-respect.
שלום, ערב טוב, אני עזרה, חזרה. שבת שלום. לילה טוב.
Looking to the future, Yad Ezra is in the process of construction of two new centers, one in Jerusalem, another in Bnei Brak, to coordinate and consolidate the activities and programs upon which so many have come to rely. As long as the need exists, Yad Ezra will be there, doing its utmost to help people help themselves. Our tradition teaches that the world shall be built through chesed, acts of kindness. Within this idea, Yad Ezra serves as an example to one and all of what is possible.